Hi, today topic it is about the nuke. The nuke is really exist or it is a fake. Like how we can say the 9-ball 11 is an inside job, the moon landing also a complete setup. Likewise, we are now getting more info about nuke does not exist and what are all the evidences that we have found out. Hi, Mr. I am. You can explain it with that.
Hi, Mr. Amy.
Yeah.
Today our topic would be about nuclear. The reason we chose about this topic is because um, you know about the elites and they're trying to uh, bring the Third World War. And you know the things happening in the Middle East right now, the chaos and the confusion and the situation of wars. And their agenda is to make people fight among each other, or the countries fight among each other,
Mm.
and to somehow, when you get into a war, there'll be a destruction on both the sides, and uh, it's not a good thing to do, and it's not an intelligent way to do. I know Iran has faced some losses of their beloved leader, and we also do have great respect for Khamenei. Uh, may his soul rest in peace. We
Yes,
do have
yes.
some doubts which the elites might have created. So let's put it this way. Uh, in today's world, most of the people think nuclear uh, is real. Nuclear radiations are real and it is going to cause real harm. But in recent researches, what we have done, and you know about our research, we did some research and we did refer some documentaries and books. And in that, what we found out was nucleus in today's situation, it doesn't exist. And people believe in nuclear bombs because it was dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and the incidents of Chernobyl. All this comes to mind, but this was all just created by the elites and the medias. It's because in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, within a month, plants started growing there, and grasses started growing. And you would have seen all the videos, and you can refer to the documentary called as "Nukes Do Not Exist" from the channel name Zandra Kenod. I'll just spell it Z-H uh, ANDRA KENWOOD. And this would be the YouTube channel's name on which you can find this documentary known as Nukes Do Not Exist. Please watch it, you will get a better clarity and idea about it. Um, one thing is, if nukes or the bombs, what they showed, which exploded, was just dynamite placed one upon the others, and they created a huge explosion. But how could
Okay.
they even film those explosions? Why didn't the camera burst out? Because of the nuclear power or the nuclear radiation.
Yeah, that is a good
And
question.
also a scientist. There is a scientist known as Galen Windsor, and even his interview would be available on the same channel, which I mentioned earlier. You can type in as Galen Windsor. You can find many videos about him. And he's a scientist who has done researches with nuclear, and he was working in a nuclear plant for about 45 to 50 years. And he died at the age of 82. And the man also consumed many times. He eats plutonium, the raw plutonium, and he just bathes in the nuclear waste water, whatever they
Uranium,
call it. And
radium activity
nothing happens to him.
elements.
And he gives an explanation saying all those nuclear power plants. Remember, people, you don't have to fear all those nuclear power plants. You can live next to it. It's not going to cause any destruction, or it's not going to burst out. Even in fact, if some situations such thing happens, then it's a well planned thing. They would use other bombs to just burst it, and they'll tell the nuclear is the cause for it. Nuclear burst is the cause for it. For this, I can also give you some good examples, because all these elites, they fear people. They create fear among the people, saying nuclear is it's a lot of radiation and you get affected. But those people, they go and have a chill bath in the hot streams and the hot pools of radium pools, and they drink out of radium glasses, and they use radium plates. In reality, all those radiums and uranium is a healing stone, and it gives you energy, ionizing radiations, and that will actually heal your body. Yes, Mr. Remy.
But how can we prove that it will really heals our body? It is not affecting our body, but in the mainstream medias and uh, we know the people and scientists, most of the peoples, and in the books also, even the textbooks and the education, everywhere they are saying the nukes are real, and almost the blueprints and the formula that they have, and we can also go and experiment on ourselves. Of course, it is a very dangerous thing. No one will can able to experiment without the mass fund, I can say. So whatever they have said it, they have experienced. We can only hear the information by using the logical and reasoning. We can go and take it as it is a real truth. Just by the understanding, I can say. But you are saying they are the entire house it is wiped out, entire area it is wiped out. But how come only the camera it is not wiped out? Is it made a nuclear proof camera, like how the questions and all coming? That is a good examples. But the another question, this is a fake that we can understand that by bringing up a one question, that camera it doesn't affect it. How come it can capture all the videos without affecting it? The entire house it was blasting out, entire tree it was blasting out, but how come the camera? They are saying the further reference, the camera is nuke proof. That is not acceptable, right? Definitely. And another thing is, once it is exploded, the radiation, the non-ionizing particles, sorry, ionizing particles, it will affect the body. This is how they are teaching us. Is it really true? Or some scientists, as you are saying, they are all, it will heal our body. If you get any radioactive elements or ionizing in such a way, it will pass through our body. It will really healing our internal organs or our feelings. How it will be?
Yeah, yes, it's a good question. For this, I can suggest you some books where you can read about it. There is a book called as Death Object Right Here by Akio, Akio. And I guess there is also a book known as Hiroshima. Um,
Hmm?
and you can find some videos on a good YouTube channel or Instagram pages where a person talks about it, and his channel's name would be Cultivate Elevate. And if you just type in, you have a lot of his videos made on shorts, and he gives a lot of
Okay.
books reference, and also literal examples. For example,
The nuke
there
does
is a
not
famous.
exist. You said like earlier.
Yeah, that is the documentary I already mentioned. Now you can like check in some examples where like you have heard of about radium girls. It is a popular story in America. Most of the people in the world
Correct.
has
In the
heard
watch
about
company, in
radium
one of the
girls.
watch company, they have used to
Yes.
see the time at the night time. So they have used the glowing element like as a radium to represent the numbers. So that for that they have been using the brushes and then they are painting it on their own. Since they have been working for their longer time, that radiation it is get affected because of that. So much of health issues they got, series of health issues. All of those. The women's got affected. This is what the news that we got. But what is the real
Not all,
news?
but some
Okay,
got affected. And
okay.
the reality is, with this matter, they created a fear among the people, saying that radium was a main cause of the cancer. In
Hmm.
reality, those girls were using the paint brushes and they were licking it often
Oh,
before going to
okay,
paint watches. And
okay, okay.
paint has a lot of chemicals and toxins in it. Those toxins actually killed some of the girls. And there were also some girl who just lived more than 100 years or 110 years, who was one among the radium
Oh,
girls.
Okay,
So
okay.
these are some proofs we can just refer to. And even whatever happened in Chernobyl, even that's not like a very true thing. Um,
In some
Basically,
stories,
they're keeping people out of the out of nuclear threat because they don't want people to use free energy. Because as you
okay.
know, it is going to give you like kind of unlimited energy for so many years. And the decay time of radium is like very, very long time. I'm not sure about the numbers. And these are the things. Then I can give you some few more examples.
Mhm.
For example, sun is a radioactive element, right? And we receive UV rays. And in earlier stages, they used to say UV rays is causing cancers on your skin, and you have heard of all
Alpha,
the
beta,
stories.
gamma races, these are all the things it will get
And
scattered
nowadays,
whenever the
the
atomic
research
things happened.
The research
Hmm.
proves that actually sun rays heals your body from cancer, and using shades and glasses also during daytime is not that good because your sun rays has to be received through your eyes mainly, and it has to get into your body. It also connects you to the environment and the nature and the universe, and it gives you a lot of information. There are some two, three books I need to refer with the nuclear and these things.
See,
You can also refer a book called as Invisible Rainbow, Electricity and
okay.
Life by Arthur Firstenberg.
Yeah, these are all the references. Of course, we will collect it and put it in the description. But thanks for your references and the work behind it. One of the question in my childhood, when I was studying the 12th standard exactly, I remember that in the physics class they have said it like whenever the nuclear fission is about to happen by using the uranium 235 or plutonium 239 whatsoever, whatever the elements that you can use. Once the atom it get splitted into multiple particles. So the nucleus will be free. That will trying to affect the other. So at the time, what will happen? The massive amount of heat that will be emitting from the atom, as per the information available in the educational textbook, in the 12th standard textbook, it was available. So at that time, to happen to make that fission happen, 1 crore of 1 crore degree Celsius of heat it is expecting. So my question is, so once that 1 crore degree Celsius heat it is happened at the time of nuclear fission, what it will happen? The other molecules in the surrounding, it will also absorb that 1 crore degree, and again it will affect another molecule, another atom. It will keep on going and it will never stop until everything it is burned out. It is called a chain reaction. In Oppenheimer is a movie recently, it was released. It is
So
basically
you're basically saying that
1945
once that
Hiroshima
chain
Nagasaki
reaction is
incidents. The atomic how at the time that guy Oppenheimer went into Einstein, he said it like, I thought of that chain reaction, it will be happen. What do you think about it? Something like that they will be questioning, and it will be left as uh, giving a that there is a possibility, more number of possibility to happen a chain reaction. In such a way they have leave it. But out of that movie, when I am coming and doing the reviews, when I am getting to know, and I asked the same question. So what I got the answer, physically the chain reaction they said it like it won't happen, but in that political agenda, just marking up the news, just threatening the people, they have said it like the chain reaction it is a possible one. In such a way, even in the physical theoretical world also, the practical world also, they are doing the same. Even Einstein saying it is so, then how come we can simply avoid and go further? So the chain reaction it is mostly possible then whenever the nuclear fission is happening. Then we would have been here. The entire world, it will be eradicated, I can say. But it has never happened, which means like that is also, I can say, one of a proof, as you are saying, the real nukes are not exist. That's all I can say. It is my conclusion, but we can go and search further on it. That's all.
so you're basically saying that once the whatever the blast has started, logically it is never going to end, and it's going to
It's
finish
never
the
going to
world once
end
and all.
because one
So,
molecule, the certain
but
particles,
that
it
has
will.
not happened in the previous blast, whatever they're calling it as.
Yeah, it is not happening because it never occur. But according to the prediction, whatever as per our expectation, it should happen. But it is not happening, which means it is a controlled area. That is the one word that they are saying. That controlled area, the controlled device, the device itself, it will get blasted. How come we can able to control it? That's what they are trying to say. So after the movie review, they are saying here that controlling the device, that they are saying controlling the people in such a way they have altered it, the news.
Controlling people out of fear. And
Correct.
we,
Controlling the
we
people.
also hear some news often on the from our childhood saying North Korea has tested one more nuclear, but we don't know where the blast happened, where did they test. They say
And
they
how come?
tested on the field.
And one more thing, how come any country after 1945, no nukes or atomic bomb explosion, it never happened? Why? This question, it will come or not? Because many peoples, in terms of lakhs, they are dying because of the war. But why can't they stop again by doing the same in 1945? Why can't they repeat it? Again, this question, it will come, right? At least one time after 1945,
Yes,
the entire
definitely.
human history, it was happened in only one time, one in the Hiroshima and another one is the Nagasaki. After that, they have invented it but never used it. Then why they have invented it, which means it is, they are saying it is for their own safety purpose. It is there again saying it is for our own protection, but they are not supposed to use it. Every countries, they are agreed, we will never use it, but they are keep on investing for the new countries like Iran and Iraq. They can able to do it, right? The country they can do for America, the country like India they can do. Why can't Israel they can do? Why can't Iran and Iraq? They are also a people, right? They have a rights to do, right, in case if it is exist, I am saying. But our agenda is the nuke itself a fake that will bring another dimension uh, in the war between the country, that I can say. That's why the people are still fighting with the simple missiles, some sample bombs. That's all. Some simple bombs. That's all they have been used. They have never used after 1945 the nukes anywhere because the possibility of the countries that they are owning the nukes is very high, but the possibility of usage is very less. That's again, it is getting to a dilemma whether it's really exist or not. Again, it is end up with the saying like it really doesn't exist. In one of the videos you are showing like they are convincing the nuke, exactly the nuke, how it get exploded, the mushroom effects and all. They are getting to tons of TNT and put into a desert and then getting that mushroom effect under the controlled area. This is how they have been manipulating the data to just controlling the people and threatening the other countries, that I can say.
Yes, definitely there is a world politics behind it. So the reason we chose to talk about this topic is mainly to bring peace among all the countries.
Of course, yes.
Um, uh, and the reality is, if nukes don't exist, if the threat is not real, then why did America enter Iraq long time ago in the name saying that they were having some nuclear threats, they were trying to make nuclear bombs, and we are trying to stop it. And who's America to enter someone else's country?
Yeah, so
But who gave them the permission? And
no
now
one.
the same reason they have it on Iran, saying that they have all the nuclear things and they're trying to do something, and they killed Iran's leader. What rights do they have to kill a country's representative, who's a supreme leader and also a spiritual leader of Iran? And people.
Hari,
Just they accepted
in this the
some
latest
many years
war, I
before,
can say, yeah,
and
in this the
in this
latest.
case,
Hmm.
it is so injustice. So the people have to understand the agenda that the Third World War and causing destruction and making people fight among each other is the main agenda. See, the American army is going to fight, the Iranian army is going to fight, Israeli army is going to fight. And army people are
And
mostly the frontline soldiers and everyone are not a part
aware
of
of all
allied
of
and the plan.
higher level of
They are just
the
fighting for
ideas.
their patriotism and for their country. Um, so this is, in anyways, someone is going to die. An average man from America is going to die. An average person from Iran is going
Iraq
to die.
going to die,
But
Israel
the
going to
cause
die.
of the war, the damages which is going to be caused, and the food shortages which is going to be upcoming food shortages will be a huge loss to both the countries and whichever the country is involved. And with this agenda, they are also making Iran fight with the neighboring nations by having
See,
their
Iran,
air force and others army base in other neighboring countries, which are also
yeah.
Islamic countries. In reality, they have to, all the Islam countries has to be together. But now the situation is like they are going to fight against each other. People are going to be poor. Please stop it. And this is the request, this is a humble request that people please don't get fooled. Yes, America did a mistake. It killed your Iran's
See, here,
supreme
one
leader.
question.
But
Yeah,
Iran has
here,
to think in an intelligent way.
yeah,
America is pulling
here.
you to the fight. Israel is pulling you to the fight. They want you to
See,
fight.
how come I can
Now
say
you
here
have to
one
stop the
question is
fight and do it in an intelligent
just a
way.
minute.
Even if you have to put fight, you have to have a greater weapon than the enemy. You should have so much of facility and then get into the fight.
Hmm? See, here, America, it is a war country, as we know, so far for past at least the 50 years. Their main income, it is coming based on supplying the the gun supply, the army weapons. So the most of the weapons and all created and supplied by the American country. Then how come they will become, they will stop the war. They will always encourage the war because their occupation, it is to create a weapon and sell it to the countries and make countries fight themselves. And for both the side, for Israel also, they are selling that weapon. For Iraq also, they have once upon a time they have
Yeah,
sell it.
I believe there are only like 50 companies in the world who are within 50. I'm not exact
Hmm?
about the number, who are manufacturing all these killing weapons.
Hmm?
And even the opponent will get the weapons from the same company, and even the person who's fighting again, both the opponents will get weapons from the same company. Most probably, it is
Yeah.
like this.
See,
And
whenever
I
so we can
totally believe
conclude
it's
it. Yeah, we can conclude
to
in
bring
such a
up.
way. We can conclude in a such a way. Israel having influence to America that everyone will be aware of it. So whenever the war is happening, who will get benefited? People are dying and they are getting no food. They are starving and dying, and in a very very cruel manner they are dying. And recently they are bombing in a school, and more than a 234 casualties happened. The two including the children's, mostly a children's. This is not the first time, right? This is not we are saying for the first time that this country it's being arrogant and
And
denying to accepting the other countries and the equalities. There is no human rights here. Whatever the decision made by the country called America, other countries needs to be followed. This is how they are building the agenda, I can say, because they are creating the weapons, and more than a 40 percentage of the income, the GDP, it is coming from weapon only, I can say. This is the statistics. This is so true, I can say.
and
So in
you
that
know
case,
something,
if they
we
have, if the America like of a country, if they are doing the weapon supply as a one of the occupation, then how come they will stop a war? They will always encourage a war, right? So here, one of the conclusion, like here, what we can say, the entire Europe should stand against America. The entire Asia should stand up America. So people are here from India and the South Korea and the Japan, and if you start into the Europe side, at the time Russia-Ukraine war, the Europeans are getting involved at the time. At the time
no
also
actually
Asians not getting involved.
see,
I don't know.
my
Whenever the continent within the
my
one
view
continent
on
to
it is
other,
that
within one continent to
uh,
other
see,
continent.
it is not the will and wish of American people entirely. It is not the will and wish
I'm
of
saying the
Israel,
top elites,
entire
leave a word, the top
Israeli
elites.
population.
But
It is
but
only the will and wish of Mr. President of America
mm,
and the Prime Minister of Israel.
yeah, that's
So
all.
there is a conversation and there is a fight only between the leaders, and many Americans they don't want their tax money to be wasted in other countries, and they're not a war kind of people. They don't want war because
See, definitely,
American people have suffered because of the war.
yeah, definitely any average
Of
people
course,
won't
in
agree
this
and go for
situation,
a war. That
there
everyone
is
will be
this
aware of.
with Iran, but the truth is, we should also look at in a different view also, because what I heard about Khomeini is, I'm not sure about it because I just heard about it. That Khomeini's family, they went within this 150 years from India to Iran, but they were Iran origins, but they were
Oh,
living in
okay, okay.
India too. But I'm not sure if it was this Khomeini family or a different one, or whether it
See, let
was
it be
like
whatever. They are going from India,
it's
Indian
their
origin people,
grandfather.
or they are the indigenous people within the Iran itself. It
No,
doesn't
actually,
matter.
it
But
is
see,
neither.
Iran never involved. They are encouraging, never encouraging a fight. They are till now today. They are saying just to protecting our people, our own country, we have to supposed to be in a war. That's all their point. The defense minister also they have said it very clearly. Even the previous
But
Arab countries
I
like
know. See, but my view is that this is not the time to rage war. Though yes, it is justice. They're going for a war. Their leader has been killed. But when you see all these elites plan and stuff, there are so many things to be noted down. The agenda of America and Israel is to bring Iran into the war so that they can take over the Middle East.
hmm, okay.
Whenever I'm saying it's America, it's Israel, it's not America or Israel, the entire nation. I'm just only referring to the leaders of.
Three.
So in reality, nuke do not exist.
Yeah.
That is our conclusion. But still, people, you verify it on your side. Use your browsers and your search engines, and choose wisely. You can have better search engines than these Google and stuff. So
Yeah, of course it is
the
our
agenda of
agenda.
the agenda here is to bring the third World War, and our agenda on this video is to stop the third World War, bring peace among the people. See,
Great.
not only the World War, everywhere the situation is the same. Every country is made to fight. India and Pakistan is made to fight. A neighboring state, always there is a problem. This is known as Hegelian principles. The problems are being purposely created within two
Hmm.
people or within two nations or within two ideologies, two sets of people like communism, democracy, capitalism, democracy, and all these things. It is a greater plan to make people not to live in unity and in the name of religion, caste, everything, only to fight. So if we are intelligent people, if we are spiritual beings, we shouldn't fall for it. We shouldn't fight. We should love everyone, fellow human beings. We have
Hmm.
to protect everyone, stand by justice.
Okay.
This is a basic ideology of us.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Thank you, Mr. Ayam.
nuclear power plants are just steam plants where good energy is used to boil water, and it's never going to burst. So
Yeah,
stop
unlimited
running.
energy that we can take. That's we know of it.
Yeah,
Even in a Kudankulam, it was happening.
stop fearing uranium. Stop
Radiation.
fearing nuclear power plants, and think wisely. I also gave you a lot of reference and stuff. And Abdul Kalam, he worked with nuclear all his life, but he was alive for more than 90 years, I believe.
Correct.
And this is also one of the examples which I'm referring here.
Yeah, most of the
And
people who are all
I should have in this
closely
today's world,
working with the
we should like
radiations.
we should like doubt everything, because again there is a question. I told you India refer
Okay.
about Khomeini. How did he become the supreme leader? Before there was someone known as Shah. What happened to the Iranian real royal heritage and
Okay.
lineage? What happened to the king? I'm not sure about it. Iranian people should look into it. And
Okay.
see, today even clones are made. So many leaders, for example, you would have seen Jim Carrey has been cloned, and there is an issue going on with it. Same way, Khomeini could have been cloned. Maybe I'm not sure about it.
Okay.
Any leaders, such things can happen
Hmm.
because you should also think in every direction
Okay.
and
Okay.
never come to a conclusion until and unless you have like 100% proof. So
Yes.
bring peace, no more wars among countries. It's only going to bring you destruction. That is the agenda of the elites to bring war and to play the game. They are safe on only the soldiers and martyr. They are going to die, and people are going to get affected. That is the only thing going to happen. Whoever wins, only that is the result.
Yeah, our main threat is like nowadays the atomic bomb, the nuclear nukes. The nuke itself, it is really a fake. Like a moon landing is a fake, 9/11 is an inside job. Like how the previous Saddam Hussein never had any nuclear threat.
Nuclear.
After dying, also they have simply asked a sorry. That word it will never recover or never bring back anyone. Like how now they are invading Iran. It is condemned one. I really
Same
really
political
regret it.
thing,
How can I provide a
same
support?
political thing happened in Iraq. Before there was a king rule in Iraq,
Okay.
and they just give weapons to Saddam. They give him support. They tell you take over, bring a revolution, throw out
Ah,
your
okay.
king. And then Saddam
Okay.
came to power. If he turns out to be a good person, and they'll finish him off. Same thing happened to Gaddafi. Gaddafi
Okay.
actually wanted to buy do trade in gold, and he just kept his country people very well. He gave homes to everyone. Look into all these problems, Mr. My brothers and sisters and
Okay.
friends in Middle East and all over the world. You will definitely understand the politics behind it. Please don't go to war. This is not the right time. And there will be a time. There will be a time for justice. And today's we have to use intelligence and other sources to prove to the world that we should stop their agenda of the Third World War. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Tell me
Thanks.
further.
Thank you for the brief explanation and vast info, Mr. Ayam. You have collected a vast details, and really it will be helpful for people who are all looking for the info, the real info. The nukes are really fake. There are the series of reference that we have come across. Definitely, we will be adding in the description, and what are all the books they have referred in the video that also we will be adding. Thanks for watching us. Peace is the one of the least thing in the Iraq and even the entire world that we are expecting. There is no more
Let's
war.
pray
There
to
is
God. Let's
no
pray
third
to
world
God
war.
for peace in the world
Everyone, we
and
will
spread
pray.
love,
On top of it, we will have a hope.
stand by justice, and
Yeah,
be intelligent. Think in all terms.
of course, yes, man.
Believe
Thank you.
only with proof. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks a lot.